Welcome class. Today we will start the chapter Democracy Part 3. In this chapter we will study the key elements of democracy. In this part we will study the following key elements. First is formal equality. Second, decision making mechanism. Third, accommodation of differences. Fourth, enhancing human dignity. Fifth, universal adult franchise. Sixth, elections. Seventh number, political parties. And eighth number, coalition government. These all are very essential key elements of democracy. So firstly, we will detail study for the formal equality. Then what is equality? If we will talk about the equality, then everybody is given an equal status. No discrimination is done on the basis of caste, religions, color, race, etc. Every individual has equal political, economic and civil rights. According to equality, no one is discriminated as rich or poor, black and white in color, according to any religions. There is no discrimination whether he is a president or a common man. Or we can say equality is when each person is seen as equal in the eyes of the laws. If we will talk about the social justice, is when each person can exercise their right within a society. Within a society, it means they can't use their right to against any others. A government that promotes social justice ensures that everyone has physical security, education, health care and employment. Now we can say equality and justice are the central theme of the democracy. Let's move forward to understand the decision-making mechanism. And what is decision-making mechanism? If people elect their leaders in a democracy, so that elected representative can't make important decisions that go against the wishes of the people. It means जो भी पीपल्स इलेक्ट करते हैं उनके रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को, तो वो उनके विश के अगेंस्ट नहीं जा सकते. यानी जो भी लीडर्स होते हैं पीपल्स के, वो लोगों को क्या अच्छा है, लोगों के लिए क्या सही है, उसे उन्हें फुलफिल करना ही होता है. देन अ डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट हैज अ लार्ज नंबर ऑफ पीपल. डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट में 1, 2, 3, 4 लोगों की गवर्नमेंट नहीं बनती है. यहाँ पर बहुत सारे, अकॉर्डिंग टू स्टेट्स, अकॉर्डिंग टू सेंट्रल, इट इज many numbers of pupils are participating. They are our representative. So who have to be consulted before making any important decision. They have to discuss, then they can make the decision. So these things ensure that there are no rash decision taken. Sometimes one doubt is coming in our mind कि हमने तो एक बार अपनी गवर्नमेंट को इलेक्ट करके भेज दिया, बट बाद में वो हमारे अगेंस्ट जाती है, पीपल के अगेंस्ट जाती है, तो क्या रोल होगा पीपल्स का? तो देयर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्लेड बाय द पीपल्स, बिकॉज इन डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन, रेगुलर इलेक्शन होते, तो इट इज रिस्ट्रिक्टेड द पावर ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट, increase the pupils' participation in the decision making mechanism, because if the people are not satisfied with the working of the present government, they may not vote for it at the time of the re-election and make it loss. और उन्हें अपने गवर्नमेंटशिप से हाथ धोना भी पड़ सकता है, वो अपने गवर्नमेंटशिप को लॉस भी कर सकते हैं. दैट्स वाई जो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव होते हैं उनको सोच समझ के पीपल्स के लिए क्या बेटर है, इस पर थिंक करके ही कोई भी काम करना होता है, यदि उनको अगले इलेक्शन में फिर से गवर्नमेंट बनानी है तो लाइक दिस डिसीजन मेकिंग इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट part, or we can say a key elements of democracy. Let's we move forward to understand the accommodation of difference. The differences or conflict may arise when people of different reason, religion, languages, caste, culture, genders, and economic background do not value one another. यानी एक व्यक्ति another persons के religions, caste और any background को important नहीं देता, तो इस तरह की differences create हो जाते हैं. Sometimes people are thinking according to caste they are superior, according to religion they are superior, and they are thinking the other ones are the not superior, they dominated to them. So it is not good. According to democracy government, this is not allowed and this is prohibited in democracy. In democracy, given the equal opportunity to all the individuals before the law, it shows a way to deal with the difference and the conflict. It means in democracy, persons चाहे किसी भी रीजन, रिलीजियन, लैंग्वेज, कास्ट और कैटेगरीज का हो, that is not matter. They all are equal in front of the government or the constitution. Not only the government, in front of the constitution. Let's we move forward to understand the enhancing human dignity. Human dignity is very important for the individual person. Democracy aims to achieve the social, political, and economic equality. It gives equal status and opportunities to all the citizens. According to democratic government, makes special provisions for socially and economically weaker section, and this overall enhance the human dignity. Let's we move forward to understand the universal adult franchise. What is universal adult franchise? Universal adult franchise means that all adults in a country are allowed to vote. This is an essential feature of a democracy. In India, the voting age is 18 years, and all citizens of India who have attained the age of 18 years or above can vote, whether they are the man or woman, rich or poor, educated or uneducated. After that, we will move forward to understand the next key elements of democracy, that is election. Regular elections are an essential feature of a democracy. In India, the election is conducted by the Election Commission of India. Elections are held at the periodic intervals in India, and elections are held after every 5 years. For that, state divided into some parts that we can call the electoral constituency, and for each constituency, political parties are elected their members, and pupils are selecting during the voting time who are the better according to them, and they are selecting from that for that particular constituency who are the best. They are giving them their vote to that particular representative. Then after that, those who got the more votes, they are form the government in that particular constituency, and the government take decision on behalf of the entire population. If the people are not satisfied with the working of the government, they may not vote for re-election. So that's why the government has to think about the pupils. Let's we move forward to understand the political parties. A political party is an organization of people who have similar views or set up behalf on political issues. To form any political parties, their aim to contest and win the election and do work for the pupils. To win the election, political parties need to win the support of the people. There are many political parties in India. If any party wins more than half of the seats, it can form a government. And the party that form a government is called the ruling party. And while the other parties are known as the opposition party. Let's we move forward to understand the coalition government. If no single party wins a clear majority, two or more parties together form the government. This type of government is called a coalition government. It means जब किसी एक पार्टी को क्लियर वोट नहीं मिलते हैं या क्लियर सीट्स नहीं आती है कि वो एक गवर्नमेंट को फॉर्म कर सके, तो फिर वो आपस में 2-3 या और भी ज़्यादा पार्टियों के साथ एक कॉमन अंडरस्टैंडिंग को लेकर वर्क करते हैं. दे ट्राइंग टू मेक द गवर्नमेंट. So that we can call the coalition government. Now in Maharashtra also we can see that Uddhav Thackeray Sarkar, that is a coalition government. Some parties are came together, they join and they are making the government. So I think guys you had understood all the key elements of democracy,